Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ahmad Ibadillah bin Muhammad Azizi. My matrix number is 01DE24F1145. Today, I will be talking about bipolar junction transistor, commonly known as BJTs. BJTs are semiconductor device widely used in electronic circuit for amplification and switching purpose. They consist of three terminals: the base, B, the collector, C, and the emitter, E. The objective of this experiment is to investigate BJT's terminal, BJT types, and the material used in BJTs. Through this, we will be better understand their structure, functionality, and characteristic in electronic circuit. Now I'm going to explain the function of bipolar junction transistor terminals. As I said, BJTs have three terminals. For the first one is base. It controls the transistor operation. A small current into the base control a larger current between the collector and emitter. The second one is collector. It collects the majority of the current from the base and emitter. And the last one is emitter. It emits carriers, electron or holes into the base region. Let's look at how current flow. In an NPN transistor, current flows from the collector to the emitter when a small current is applied to the base. What about PNP transistor? In PNP transistor, current flow from the emitter to the collector and the base current flow in the opposite direction compared to the NPN. Now I'm going to show you how to know which terminal is base, collector or emitter. Now by only using a multimeter. For the BJT, I'm using a 2N2222, and for the first step is for the multimeter, we are going to reverse the multimeter probes by plug the red probe at the negative COM output of the multimeter and plug the black probe at the positive output of the multimeter. Now select the ohm range selector to 10 ohm of the multimeter. Name the three terminal each transistor as terminal 1, terminal 2 and terminal 3. Usually the middle terminal is terminal 2. Touch the red probe of the multimeter to the first terminal of the transistor and touch the black probe to the second terminal of the transistor. Without changing the red probe position at the first terminal, move the black probe from the second terminal to the third terminal. Now change the first terminal to black probe, touch the red probe to the second terminal of the transistor. Without changing the probe position at the first terminal, move the other probe from the second terminal to the third terminal. As you guys can see, which terminal I putting the probe has a measure, has the measure, it's become the base terminal. What about a collector and emitter terminal? For that, we need to change the ohm range to the higher range, which means a 10k ohm or higher ohm meter scale range, and observe the color meter probe that touch the base terminal, which means a black probe at the second terminal, and which high and put the red probe at the first terminal or second terminal, which one is the higher range is a collector terminal and the other one is a emitter terminal. So now for the BJT types, there are two main type of BJTs, NPN and PNP. For the current flow for the NPN and PNP transistor, I have told you guys in the earlier video. So now I'm going to show you guys How to identify the BJTs of PNP and NPN types by using a multimeter. For an NPN transistor, if you place the positive lead on the base and the negative lead on the emitter or collector, you should see a forward voltage around 0.6 or 0.7 voltage. For a PNP transistor, it is the opposite. The negative lead goes to the base. Now for the BJT materials, the material used to make BJTs are mainly silicon and germanium. Silicon is the most commonly used material today because it has better thermal stability, is cheaper, and has excellent electrical properties. Germanium was used in earlier transistor, but it is less stable at high temperature and more expensive. Thus, most modern BJTs are made from silicon to ensure reliable and efficient performance. So, we have come to the conclusion. To conclude, we explore the structure and function of BJTs, the difference between NPN and PNP types, and the material used to build them. Understanding BJTs is essential for designing efficient electronic circuit. So that's all from me, and bye bye.